Hello, friends. Welcome back. Many students tell me, "Sir, I know the grammar rules, but when I speak, I get stuck. Did I go or did I went? Was I eating or did I ate?" The problem is not your memory. The problem is that you are learning grammar like mathematics, but language is not math. Language is emotion. Today, we are going to do something different. I am not going to give you a list of verbs to memorize. Instead, I am going to tell you a story about an old watchmaker named Elias, a broken clock, and a promise kept for 50 years. This entire story is written in the past tense. Your job is simple. Just listen. Close your eyes if you want. Let the story wash over you. By the end of this video, you will not just know the past tense, you will feel it. Let's begin. The shop stood at the end of a narrow street. It smelled of old wood and oil. Inside, thousands of clocks ticked and talked, but they never ticked together. Elias was an old man with silver hair and shaking hands. He sat on his wooden stool every day from sunrise to sunset. He repaired watches, he fixed gears, he polished glass. One rainy afternoon, a young man entered the shop. He was soaking wet. "Excuse me," the young man said. "My watch stopped working yesterday. Can you fix it?" Elias looked up over his glasses. He nodded slowly. He took the watch and opened the back. His hands, usually shaky, became steady when he worked. "This is an old model," Elias murmured. "My father made watches like this." The young man looked around the shop. He saw a beautiful golden clock on the wall. It was the only clock that was not moving. Its hands were frozen at 12:05. "Why is that one broken?" the young man asked. Elias stopped working. He looked at the golden clock. A sadness filled his eyes. "It is not broken," Elias whispered. "I stopped it myself." "Years ago," Elias began, "I loved a girl named Sarah. She was the daughter of a baker. We were young and poor, but we were happy. Every day at 12:05, she brought me lunch. We sat by the river. We talked about our future. We planned to travel the world." Elias paused. The rain drummed against the window. "One day, the war started. I had to leave. I promised her I would return. I gave her this clock. I told her, 'Wait for me.' I was gone for 5 years. When I finally returned, the town was changed. The bakery was empty. I searched for her everywhere. I asked the neighbors, I visited the hospitals, but nobody knew where she went." Elias wiped a tear from his cheek. "Finally, I found her sister. She gave me back this clock. She told me that Sarah waited for me every single day, but she fell sick during the second winter. She passed away peacefully in her sleep." Elias looked at the young man. "I stopped this clock at 12:05. That was the time she always arrived. In my heart, it is always 12:05. In my heart, she is still walking through that door." The shop was silent. The young man said nothing. He simply paid for his watch and left. Elias sat back on his stool. He looked at the golden clock, and for a moment, he smiled. That was a sad story, wasn't it? But did you notice something? You understood everything. Now let's look at the hidden grammar inside this story. Concept 1. Regular verbs. the ed sound. Notice how we described Elias's routine actions. He repaired watches. He fixed gears. The rain drummed against the window. The lesson here is simple. For regular actions in the past, we just add ed. Simple. Concept 2. The irregular verbs, the tricky ones. This is where students make mistakes. Listen to how the story changed these words. We didn't say he sitted. We said he sat. We didn't say he taked. We said he took. We didn't say he goaded. We said he went. She brought me lunch, not bringed. He gave me the clock, not gived. Concept 3. Setting the scene, the past continuous. Did you hear this sentence? Inside, thousands of clocks were ticking. The young man was soaking wet.